Good evening, Chathew. How's it going? How are you today? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes, I believe is the meme. How's things? I am scientifically improved. I have been given the super serum. My first dose. And consequently, my arm is a little bit tender. I got the tendies. And I'm a little bit drowsy. A little bit queasy. But otherwise I'm fine. It was quite an impressive experience, actually. So let me tell you about my experience getting shot today. Regale you with my experience. So I got my shot done at the Vancouver Convention Center, which is right downtown in Canada Place. It's a place. In fact, the place where I got my vaccine today will appear in a future entry of the Mass Effect franchise. We will get to see it. I can point it out to you, but anyhow, I went to the Vancouver Convention Center at Canada Place today, and got my COVID vaccine. It's really quite impressive. So it is a convention center, right? Like, it's a big, long convention floor, and I don't know. It's probably to use the standard American length of measurement. It is roughly 2 football fields in length, and about 1 football field wide. 1 football field width wide. Like, it's long and narrow. But anyhow, it's quite like impressive. It's very big and cavernous within. Sounds like my first time. All right, so the the interior of this place is really, like, quite monumental. Anyhow, so it's all set up as a series of as like an assembly line. It's like a vaccine assembly line. So you walk in, you get in a short line, you do like 3 or 4 back and forths through the line, and then they sit you down at a table, and you get your little interview where they take your health card and they're like, okay, who are you? Here's your vaccination record card. When they poke you, they will fill in the rest of this information to make sure it's right, but we've got your health card number and your name and your birth date, so we know you're you. Then you stand up, you get in a second line. The second line weaves back and forth a little bit, and then they've got, like, just dozens. There must be 25 to 40 vaccination tables where you go sit down, and the person who's administering your vaccine is there, and very, very fast. It was very quick. Like, they gave me a little bit of information. It's like, here's what you can expect for side effects, and like, here's what the deal is. But just dozens and dozens and dozens. Pardon me? They gave me the leaflet. Mine's in color, though. See, I went to the not bargain basement vaccinery, so my flyer is in color. Yeah, I had to tell the guy when I sat down. So I sat down and I was like, so I got to level with you. I am extremely skittish around needles. I do not like them one bit. I do not like them at all. So I'm going to be staring off over here, and I would like you to just get it done, please. And the guy's like, do you want to just move to, like, we can do this lying down if you want? And I'm like, no, I'll be okay. He's like, did you have a bad experience? Yeah, in 6th grade, when I got my hepatitis vaccine, the 3rd booster, I passed out 25 years ago. More than 25 years ago, because I'm ancient. I was 12 at the time, I guess. And anyhow, so I I passed out on my third hepatitis vaccine, and that has just like stuck with me ever since. And so I tell the guy, it's like, yeah, I did have a bad experience, and he's like, but I've never had a reaction to a vaccine since that one time. It just, the experience has stuck with me. So I'm quite anxious, or I'm quite nervous around needles. And of course, all the hype that is built around, like, finally we get vaccinated and can like go back to normal, sort of, has me like mega anxious, right? Like just beside myself with anxiety. And so anyhow, I was telling him this, and while I'm doing this, he's like doing the alcohol rub of my arm, and I'm like talking through it, and then he's like, okay, I'm done. Like, what, really? Yep, all done. And at that point I burst out laughing. I was like, why do I get so nervous about this? It's so painless, it's so silly, I feel like a tiny baby. And he was like, half the population is the same way. Yeah, it was nothing. I mean, I did feel the needle. I did actually notice when he put it in, but it was the tiny, like, compared to the flu shot, it was easy. The needle was like, yeah, like not nearly as bad as the flu shot. And so anyhow, then I got up and you walk to the final third of the convention center, and you and you sit down in the monitoring area, and you sit there for 15 minutes, and then you leave. Pharmacist judge says, Matt, the needle is the exact same as the flu shot. Well, it felt less worse. It felt considerably less worse than the flu shot. So that was all good. But anyhow, it was relatively painless. It took about a half an hour, I guess. So if you have not yet, if you are experiencing vaccine reticence, I would encourage you to get over yourself. This has been Pep Talks with Matt Wiggins. I'm sure that's very helpful. That's very helpful advice coming from me. But anyhow, I've got installment 1. I'm trying very hard not to make like 5G or microchip jokes, but my first installment of immunity has been put in. Am I House Pfizer? I am House Pfizer. It is so is Meg. It is the most commonly available vaccine here in Canada, just because of how our supply has materialized. We had a bunch of AstraZeneca early, and most of that got rerouted to people like frontline workers and people who were on accelerated vaccine schedules. But Pfizer has been delivering the most vaccines and the highest volume of vaccines of any of the suppliers. And so those have been going out to like all the vaccination sites in the city. And then there's like the odd little sputtering of Moderna, but the Moderna shipments apparently have been like super inconsistent and way fewer than we ordered. So they're actually quite rare. It's something like 80% of the vaccines being issued in Canada right now are Pfizer, and the rest is like some combination of the others. We got one shipment of Johnson & Johnson that's just like sitting in a warehouse in Ontario somewhere because it arrived and then they immediately were like, we're not sure we're approving this yet. But yeah, that's how it went. So it was pretty easy. I realize those of you who are joining me from the land of the free are probably far enough along in your vaccination schedule that you've already had your second dose now. But if not, if you've been waiting around, go get shot if you're able. It's a good idea. I am not a medical professional, so consult your doctor. But if your doctor says you're able, go and do it. Then there's poor Laron. That's right. Poor Laron. Poor old Laron. Oh no, Laron says looking at 2022 for first dose at the rate they're going. Eesh. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully you get your vaccine sooner than that. Pharmacist Judge says my DMs are open if you want to ask questions. Presumably because Pharmacist Judge is in fact both a pharmacist and a judge. Yeah. So that's it. I don't know. Do I have anything else to talk about? I've been relatively easy on side effects. As I say, I'm like a little drowsy this evening, but so far so good. We'll see how wiped out I get tomorrow, but I haven't had any serious side effects today. Pardon me? Yeah, it'll be fine. But yeah. I was fine. You'll be fine. You.
I had 2 naps. It was fine. 2 naps.
2 naps. How many more naps is that from?
2.
How many naps more than normal is that?
That's 2 more naps.
Yeah, 2 more naps than normal. Samwalk says since you handled it so well, you should go on a really long bike ride tomorrow. I was thinking I would get in the saddle and go for a ride around Stanley Park tomorrow, or a run at lunch. Because I'm me. I was considering going for a run at lunch today, but my mom talked me out of it. Vorlon Scout says, how is Canada handling second shots? The answer is that I know what my approximate eligibility date is, but you do not get to book an appointment until you are eligible, and they will email or send you a text notification to let you know that you have reached your eligibility date. But I can check a website and see what my projected eligibility date is. So my current projected date is mid-July, and it is possible if the supply increases over time that eligibility date will move forward. It's unlikely to move further out, but it could potentially move earlier, and so once it's my turn, they'll email me and be like, you can book your next appointment, and then I'll have to go through this rigmarole again, where I book an appointment and then like a week later is when my appointment will be. So I should, barring any unforeseen complications, I should have my second shot in the arm by the end of July. Siva Kratos says mid-July is substantially sooner than it was a little bit ago. Yeah, originally the timeline that was publicized is that it would be 16 weeks from today before I would be eligible for my next shot. Which is, a lot. That's in September. It's like 4 months from now. But they've advanced that now to 7 weeks as the projected. So that's great. That's 9 weeks sooner. But anyhow, it's done. Pharmacist Judge says, the weird thing is I know people who are visiting the U.S. to get vaccinated. That's a whole thing. But you have to actually be an American citizen or a dual citizen to be able to do it properly. And Canada still requires that you quarantine, like mandatory quarantine for 2 weeks upon returning from the U.S., even if you went only for a day to get vaccinated. Kat says, my grandma got it and wasn't a citizen. Well, your grandma traveled against the rules. Recreational travel to the U.S. is not permitted right now. And Don't ask me why my 94-year-old grandma traveled during a pandemic. There you go. You are allowed to travel to the U.S. for necessary medical care. That is one of the exceptions where you are allowed to travel to the U.S. for necessary medical care. But getting the COVID vaccine is explicitly not. Like, the COVID vaccine is exempted from that. You're like not allowed to use getting COVID vaccine as a necessary medical care. All right. So stuff is wild. Andrew says, I thought Americans went to Canada for drugs. Well, these are all free. These are all free injections. But yeah, the big thing for like a Canadian in the U.S. right now is if you traveled to the U.S. in violation of orders, well, regardless of how you traveled outside the U.S., unless you're part of an exempted group, which like medical care is one, you have to quarantine, mandatory quarantine for 14 days upon return. And that includes having a negative COVID result before you get on the plane, then coming into Canada, getting tested again, being required by law to stay at a hotel at your own expense, like a mandatory quarantine hotel for your own expense for 3 days, getting another COVID test, and not being allowed to leave the hotel until that COVID test has come back negative. And then when that is done, you still have to quarantine for 14 days in your own home. So the cost is quite high because the quarantine hotels, the average quoted cost of a quarantine hotel for 3 days is $2,500. So basically it costs you $2,500 to re-enter the country unless you are in an exempted class. They really, really wanted to make it painful to people to travel internationally because they really did not want people traveling international. So yeah, it has been only moderately effective. Like, let's be real here. There have been lots and lots and lots of people that have been flouting those regulations and not doing what they're supposed to do, and traveling and not quarantining, and then getting fined. They get fined, but up until recently, there was no like the actual fine. There's not like it's very difficult to enforce the fine. Like if people don't pay, they have not had a lot of ability to enforce those fines. So people just are like, yeah, whatever. I owe the government $2,500. Who cares? I don't know. I would care, but the people who are not big on rules don't seem to be the same kind of people that care very much. Anyhow, we should probably get on with the video gaming, shall we? Pharmacist Judge says, I'll be honest, I don't check citizenship before giving a vaccine. Yeah, So Point Roberts here in BC, Point Roberts in BC was like begging the Canadian government to be like, please, can you open the borders so that people from Vancouver can come to Point Roberts and we will give them vaccines. we will just give them away. And but the border is closed and remains closed. So they have tried that. But yeah, I'm given to understand that if you're like basically if you're in the States and you are able to get a shot in your arm, there's nothing stopping you. Yeah, I mean here too.
You don't have to have...
No, but they want you to have a health card. Well, right now it's all appointment based. It's very difficult to get a non-appointment based. I guess so. Certainly when they were doing pop-ups, if you were able to walk into a pop-up, you would get a shot pretty much regardless. All right, let's get on with the traditions, and then we can play some video games. So as always, except yesterday because I wasn't here. Here is my cable. Here is my phone. Everyone, please brace your ear hole. There were no pops today. Weird. Samwalk says, my drama is that I have now been stewing over the sentence, quote, there is real concern that this hard-living womanizer character may not have as much resonance with the younger generations, end quote, for 48 hours. Yes, that's in reference to James Bond. It's in reference to Daniel Craig's James Bond specifically. Which, it's just such a boneheaded thing to say. It is wrong, though. Zafty says it's not wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. The Bond movies are still super successful tentpole blockbusters. They make tons of money. And the Bond franchise has been like self-obsessed with whether or not Bond is relevant in the modern era since like Brosnan was in the role. Are younger people seeing them? People are seeing movies. It's like, it's just a dumb thing to say. Like, there are... Maybe if they didn't constantly question whether Bond was relevant and actually just did things with Bond that are relevant, Bond would be relevant. They don't need to constantly interrogate this idea, particularly metatextually. They can just make Bond movies that people want to see. And people will see Bond movies. Anyhow, I don't know. It came out that MGM is being bought by Amazon Studios today for almost $9 billion. And the upshot of that is that they have said that Bond movies will continue to come to theaters, which is good because that was the number one thing I cared about. But if it means that I can't physically purchase Bond movies or digitally purchase Bond movies on iTunes where I own every other Bond movie, I'm going to be real pissed. All right. So, Beverage, you all said Coke. Let's find out if you were right. We're not right. Okay, so let's play a video game, shall we? When was the last non-booze drink? It's been a while. It was on the weekend. DR Fox says, Wiggins, can I ask a suit fashion question? Well, yes, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to help you. I think your question was what tie goes with a blue shirt. But it depends on the color of the shirt. Like, it depends on what hue of blue. But also, like, I'm not going to be able to answer that question for you. Blue suit. How blue? Oh, blue suit, what shirt and tie? Royal blue, as opposed to navy. I mean, you can get away with all kinds of things. That question is too open-ended. If you want to be conservative, go with something like a white shirt, like a plain white shirt, and do a tie that's not too matchy. Like you could very easily do like a royal blue shirt or a royal blue suit with like a white shirt and a black tie would look fine. My suggestion would be to err on the side of not overcomplicating it. Try to aim for simplicity. And just like don't try to get too fancy. But a white shirt is easy. Pharmacist Judge says, I do not like the blue suit, white shirt, red tie combo. I mean, you could do it. It just depends on the color of the suit and the tie, but personal preference, whatever. But I think, like, if you gotta, it depends on how bright blue the shirt or the suit is. But I think white and black is gonna work just fine. If you have a patterned shirt, then things get a little dicier. Okay, so last we played this game, we had talked to everybody. Had we talked to everybody? We did. That's right. We went around the ship, and the last person I spoke to was Caden. So now I think we are looking for a new mission. And the new mission we're looking for, I'm not clear on. Oh, this is going to take me to the hangar. I don't want to go to the hangar. I think I'm unclear on whether we want to go to the Citadel next, if there's anything of value on the Citadel, or if we're just looking for a new star system to visit. Let's have a look at the journal. So we have valuable minerals. Ah, yes, we have these side quests. We have Vermeer as the next proper system to go to, and we have to find the conduit. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna investigate this facility. Noda Crux is located in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea cluster. Head there and find out what's going on. Maroon Sea. Maroon Sea. All right, so let's oh, look, that's Vostok. Okay, so let's go to Caspian first. I don't feel like I've gone to any of these systems before, so we'll poke our nose around the various systems. Also, because I was not paying attention earlier. Oh, and things didn't update. I know Samwonk resubscribed earlier, so thank you, Samwonk, for the resub. And I don't know why my activity. Ah, yes, and Diabore also resubbed. Thank you very much for your 14 and 25 months, respectively. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, I've screwed up my back end here, and now I need to fix it. There we go. Okay. Starting from the far outside. Wait, what the hell is this? Did I accidentally went to a mission world, or a mission system? Antida. Antida is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. All right, scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tali dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthan outpost insignia. All right. I figured at least somebody would not get that musical reference, which was, I don't know, somebody in chat is going to be able to call it out. I guarantee there's at least one person in chat that was able to piece that together. If there's not, I'm going to feel very old. Almar Crux has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface to almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Almar Crux's abundant water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Almar Crux's primitive methanotropic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. All right, nobody's called it out in chat, but the tune that I was singing is the violin part from the theme song to You Only Live Twice. The strength, the da 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 da. That particular string riff was co-opted by Robbie Williams, sampled by Robbie Williams, and used in a song around the year 2000 titled Millennium. And so when we got to a world that had an orbital period of a millennium, I started humming that incredibly iconic riff, thinking that someone in chat would get it. But no, you've all disappointed me. Meg yelled something at me, but I didn't hear what it was. Meg shouted, "I got your reference because I too am an old." Anyhow, Robbie Williams' Millennium, great song because it samples a great song. Also, great music video. Could it be that no one cared about Robbie Williams? If you lived in the year 2000 to 2001, if you were a teen, if you were a hot kid on the street between the era of 2000 and 2001, you cared a little bit about Robbie Williams for like 15 minutes. For like 15 minutes. Balthasar Wiseman says, "I'm older than you are, Matt." Well, then that might explain why you don't care about Robbie Williams. I, however, was 16 years of age, and Robbie Williams. Well, that one song by Robbie Williams was rad. It got tons of play on Much Music. I watched it all the time. I never bought the album, but that one song was on Much Music all the time, and it was great. All right, Farnuri has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica, laced with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated... I cannot talk tonight, good grief. An oxygenated atmosphere at some point in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Farnuri, this must have occurred with an astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. And we've surveyed some heavy metal. We found some gold. Gold. I love gold. All right, Clotanka, which is a really unfortunate name. We're like one T and one N away from cloaca, is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates. Occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous, and EVAs are discouraged. On this planet, we found some more heavy metal. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of iridium. I need rare earths. I need 2 rare earths. All I want is rare earths, and it keeps giving me heavy metals. All right, the cornucopia is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. All right, well. Hello, ship. What's interesting about you? Anything? Have you got interesting things aboard? Right, I need to remember, before engaging anything in combat, that my gun can shoot for like 1/5 of a second. It can shoot very effectively for that 1/5 of a second, but it can shoot for like oh my god.
Husks. The ship is probably crawling with them.
Really,
Guess we don't have to
Liara?
worry about looking for survivors.
You blew me up? No. Ah! Double no. Alright, well that was pretty effective. Oh, I know there's more coming. Buddies. How are you? Come on. What are you doing, Garrus? Come on. Shoot the enemies, not the wall. Ah! Eek? That's a lot of freaking husks. Okay. Did we get them all? Are we clear? Looks like we're clear. It does look like Garrus is using a pistol, yes. I'm not sure why Garrus is using a pistol. I suppose I have control over that, don't I? They're both using pistols. Huh, that's a lot of Pokeboys. Name of my sex tape. Alright. Moving right along. Okay, what's in this next room? Hello, room. Navigation computer.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This doesn't make any sense. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Vale, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
What
Is
else
that
did the
all?
log say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how the ship got back into human territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Vale.
According to the log, they brought it on board, and then... This doesn't make any sense. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Vale, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into Geth space?
I'm just exploring the other
entries
side
don't
of this
make a lot of
conversation.
sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how the ship got back into human territory.
The Geth transformed them into
Okay,
husks
so that's all
and left
we've
the
got
vessel where they knew it would be found. Warning to
informationally
other organics not to enter the veil.
there. Journal. Derelict freighter. Ah, I've created a new quest. Derelict freighter complete. That's it, hey? That was the whole side quest. Alright then. If that's how you want to play it, game, that's how we'll play it. Gotta give a quick look around, see if there's anything worth looting. They can't all be winners, is right. No doubt. Nothing over there. I do want to check off to the left of the door. Ah, crap! Are there any lootable? Oh my god! No, there were not. I looted those corpses for valuable XP. Here we go. We found the door. Let's move on to the next system. Alright, zooming out, zooming out. That was Caspian. This is Metano. Metano. Alrighty, so what do we got here? We got Soupe. Soupe. The flavor is nice, but the texture is a little soupe. Has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Soupe's ice surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. We got some light metal. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of magnesium. Okay, we gotta scan this asteroid belt. Aha! You thought I didn't see you, but I did. This asteroid has unusually sculpted and artistic appearance with many long, sweeping curves. Prothean data disk recovered. While scanning the asteroid field in the Metano system, you discovered a badly damaged ship. The recon team found no survivors on board, but they did find a Prothean data disk. Why was the writer horny for this asteroid? It's a good question. I mean, in the dark furthest reaches of space, you take what you can get. Ilapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Conaraya. Apo. A craggy world of igneous and basaltic. A craggy world of igneous and basalt. A craggy world of igneous and balsamic mountains. Oppo is racked by constant geologic activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones, or causing slips along the transformed faults. Oppo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Izandai says, I love that you didn't even pronounce balsamic right. How did I not pronounce balsamic right? The second A sounds wrong. How does the second A sound wrong? Heavy metal surveyed. Izandai seems to claim it's balsamic. Potato. Let's call the whole thing off. I found some platinum. Chaska Inti. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Metano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Inti's boring! But what about Chaska? Chaska is a large but low-density world fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Metano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Metano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is in very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. You know, we already saw Monkey World, so this isn't Monkey World. Monkey World was last stream, I think. On Sunday? Or Saturday? It was on Saturday or Sunday. One of the days that was previous to now. Alright, I am here. We have an anomaly. We have 3 civilian structures, and we have debris. So we're going to anomaly first. Karsma says, note, the founding of the colony was in 2183. This game takes place in 2183, so it's literally brand new. A little babby colony. How is babby colony formed? Boink, boink. Oh, Lord. I have made a huge mistake. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, why? Why have I done this? Clearly there must be a better way. Then again... Uh-oh. Well, now I'm definitely in trouble. Da-da-da-da-da. How does one ascend this wall of grass and rock? One perhaps does not ascend this wall of grass and rock, but in fact that wall of grass and rock. Oh my god! That Korok emote is really good. Yeah, ha. Up the wall. There we go. Up the wall. Up this wall. Why did they make this world so difficult to traverse? Whose idea was this? Uh-oh, I found some rocks on the map. Not these rocks, but like the good rocks. Maybe it's a rare earth. Maybe I'll get lucky and it will be an earth that is rare. I would expect Earth to be very rare on non-terrestrial worlds. Here we go. Here we go. Ascend! Ooh, this does look promising. Why is there an enemy nearby? Where are you? Where are you? Where's my rare earth? Oh, maybe. It might be a rare earth. Beryllium? No! Ruined. You're not rare earth. You're light metal. Alright, I still have to figure out how to get to the anomaly. Old man yells at space. It's about right. Oh god, I'm stuck on a rock. Aha, I'm unstuck. Now we're cooking with gas. I really feel like the Mako should be able to catch more air on planets with a lower gravitational force. Like, if you're on a planet with 0.4 Earth Gs, the Mako should be able to gain way more height. You should be able to, like, leap the Mako. How the hell do I get to this anomaly? Oh god, why? Oh god, why? The Mako should just fly. It should be a shuttlecraft. There we go. There we go. There we go. Up, up, aha! I have successfully arrived. Let's loot this shed. Loot this shed! Alright, hello, anomaly. A secure crate. And an artifact. Recovery! What? That can happen? Oh, right, because I'm not paying attention to the prompt. Of course it can happen. Prothean dated it. I'm already done your quest, Prothean data disk. You're no longer of interest to me. You're just a time waste. Alright, well, fine then. Fine. Fine. Alright, where to now? From here, I guess we are going to debris. And the real question of the day is, can I get directly to the debris without having to go past a quest objective? All signs point to no. Oh, all signs now point to maybe. Chances are improving. Oh, magic 8-ball of my exploratory success. What do you say? Hello there, Crash Probe. Oh. Ooh. Alright, back in the Mako, and now I can actually do the objectives on this planet, like visiting this civilian station that clearly has enemies outside of it. This station has just been under assault, and I've been letting it die.
Looks deserted.
I have a bad
Okay,
feeling
well,
about this.
look up at me and shout, "Help us." And I will look
Gods
back and
have
whisper,
mercy. The entire colony must have been transformed.
all right, let's see what's inside this station. I'm betting it's a lot of husks. My guess appears to have been on point. Where my husks at? Uh-oh. I held down the trigger too long. How could I have done this? Where are my husks at? I know there's more of you in the room. Ah. Hello. Hi, Hi-ho! Terrifying cybernetic organism here. Sludge canister? Hell yeah. Uh-oh, I have 252 items. Oh no. Oh no. This means I might have to start selling 7s and 8s. How close am I to actually max level now? 4 levels away. Medigel. Medigel. Weapon locker. Dear Fox says, wait, I thought level 60 was max. They normalized it to 30 in the remaster. They have both. You can do either or, like they have both leveling scales, but they did normalize it to 30. Is that a door? No. Okay. So that's it for this civilian station. Presumably, one hopes at the end of this quest is that there are, in fact, still some humans alive on the planet, and that we can rescue their little thingamajig. Colony. That's the word I was looking for. Not thingamajig. Colony. Map. Civilian structure. Is that one? Really? Is that one? Okay, sure. Whatever the game has to say. There don't appear to be enemy. I really, truly cannot talk today. There do not appear to be any husks outside this base. But there are dead husks lying around. Tali'Zorah. Really? That is how you end up extremely dead. Oh, you're a husk of your former self. Good Huskle, good Huskle. All right then. What manner of items do we have in this room? Oh, I have over 260 items now. The game is getting ever more increasingly afraid of how close I'm coming to the item cap. Let's go upstairs. Anything of interest upstairs? There's a wall. There's a door that isn't a door. Some lockers. What? Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna have to shred some stuff before I even go into the next facility. Good grief. Let's try that again. Beautiful. Okay, let's look at our equipment. Equipment? Yes, equipment. Let's take anything below an 8 and clear. Oh, maybe I have to take all 8s. Doot. Convert all junk. There we go. That'll free up some space. I have 1 billion. How many Omnigel do I have? 640. That'll do. That's okay. 640 Omnigel. That'll get me through. For a while, at least. All right, onward to Facility 3. Science Facility. I wonder what they do there. I think these guys have been eating too much. They're looking a little husky. What was that sound effect? All right, what horrors await us inside this science facility? Surprise! More husks! Why did that husk end up frozen? That was a little weird. Hello. There's one more over here. I'm coming for you. Gonna get you. Beauty. Okay. Is there anything to loot? Before we go looking for, like, survivors to save, is there... Hey, there is! Look at that. What about over here? I desire presents. No presents. Game. How dare. Okay, so the mission objective is off to the right. So I'm going left. This room is just empty. There's literally nothing in here. Humans? Nope. The humans are dead. The husks killed them and they are dead. Ooh, level 10 amp. Yeah, I'm with Vorlon Scout that overkill is the best kind of kill. As I think we've established on many previous occasions. Alright, a colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Well, that's unfortunate. Colony of the Dead. Investigate facility. Where are we headed to now? Notacrux. Wait, did I go to the wrong... Oh, I totally did these in the opposite order I meant to do. Well. Let's get out of here. Yeah, population 0. That's not the exit. The exit's this way. Whee! Oh, it's not that I thought the quests were related. It was just that I had picked that one quest at the beginning of the stream. Like, I'm going to go do this one first. And then I ended up doing it last. There's my Mako. There it is. What a good Mako. All right, onward to the Vostok system. Clomarthu. All right, let's start on the outside. Potation. That's not how potation is spelled. Potaton. 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 A rather small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Potaton's atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. Matriarch's writings discovered scans of Potaton revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit around the planet. Tali brought it on board and determined it was Asari made but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch Delinga's writings. The Alco. The Alco. Just Alco. The geological properties of Alco have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. A fairly typical mix, outer system, terrestrial, of rock and ice. Alco has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet, but travel is not advised. How about this asteroid belt? Maybe I'll get a rare earth this time. Nope. Notacrux is the last one I want to go to, so Clomarthu. What does Clomarthu have to say for itself? Clomarthu has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. In terms of size and orbit, Clomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life. A virtual twin.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Notacrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, and thick, nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. Now I have to read this like a travel brochure. Notacrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Notacrux is a case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notacrux's thicker, oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. This is very similar to Monkey Planet. Monkey Planet also caused severe anaphylaxis. Tuft. All right, so we have anomaly, debris, and science facility. We're going to anomaly first, which is the opposite direction from the enemies. Why are there enemies on my map? What are you? Are you some sort of horrifying giant insect? What are you? Why do you exist? Thorian creepers. Why are there Thorian creepers here? I'm Thorian, but you'll have to die. Ooh. Rocks. Ooh. Hey, can I loot you? Do you have anything of lootable? Yes! Hard decryption, even. Bab. All right, well, that was fun. But now I want the giant rock. Because this, I have faith. I have a strong sense that this rock that I'm driving towards is going to be a rare earth. Right? You're going to be a rare earth. An earth that is rare. As I hurl my Mako over these rocks. Oh, this is fine. Nope, it's gold. It's gold. Large deposit of gold. Planet, you've let me down. And now I'm stuck in this crevasse. Release my ass from this crevasse. A poem by Matt Wiggins.
need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Well, I'll try, Joker. But the planet's not making it easy on me. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Hooray! I made it. Let's go find our objective. Whee! Boinky, boinky. Can you imagine how badly worn out the shocks are in the Mako at this point? Just trying to take this to the dealership to turn it in, and they're like, this car is destroyed. We're sorry, we cannot give you anything for this rover. It will cost as much to replace the shocks as the rover is worth. Whee! Oh, God. It's fine. Everything's fine. How did I end up going all the way over there? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I go where the map icons take me, and that's all that matters. Whee! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Anomaly! Remember where we parked. Okay. Hi, Anomaly. Turian insignia. Back into the Mako. Map. Debris field this way. On the other side of this mountain. Well, we know what this means. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't mean that after all. Come on. You get there we go. Good Mako. Moderately good Mako. I truly love that the physics engine of the Mako just forces its wheels to the ground whether or not it makes sense. The thing doesn't roll in any meaningful way. It's just like, nope, we gotta stick the wheels to the ground. Let's do a hilarious flip. Karsma says the shortest distance between 2 points is not necessarily a straight line if that straight line goes up and down a mountain. But I think that's just cowardice speaking. That's quitter talk. No, God. Whoo, that was spicy. I'm not clear on how the game wants me to get to this next objective. Oh, come on. Come on. No! No! Mako, why? Why are you like this? What the hell? Urgh. I just need a little momentum. We just gotta rock it. I like that I somehow managed to end up worse off than I started here. Come on. Up we go. There we are. Up, 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 up. But not there. Okay. Okay. Let's give it a little nudge. There we are. No! Help! There we go. There we go. Whoops. All right, fine. I'm giving up. There seems to be a low path according to the map objective. What happens if I go in here? Oh no, that's a trap. This was also a trap. This world has bamboozled me. Here we go. Here we go. We found the back door. Alright, let's see if I can get a bead on where the debris is. It's right in front of me. So it's this way. Down here somewhere. Hey, I found some kind of local wildlife. Space cows! I have located the space cows. Worth it. All right. Finally, my final objective here is the science facility, which, according to... No, just get in the stupid car. All right, according to my objective marker is over this mountain. Oh, heck. All right, come on, come on. Turn. Not that much. Oh, God. Well, we live here now. Come on, going up, going up. Yes! No! Yes! No! Come on, yes! There we go. Made it. Through the obviously intentional path. That's enough out of those nerds. Where are the other ones? There's more on my mini-map. Ah, there he is. Hey, buddy. In fact, I do still have the thorium grenades equipped. I never changed them up. We have here an upgrade kit. Huh. That's a lot of creepers. Kablooey. Oh, kablooey too. There we go. Clear? Now we scour the room for loot. I should really come up with a song for that. All right, chat, I'm putting a question to you. This is a genuine question that I want actual help with. Not your usual brand of unhelpful sarcasm. What would you say is the elevator pitch for my channel here on Twitch? What do you watch me for? What if you had 10 to 20 seconds to tell somebody about my channel, what would you say? In a manner as to entice them to watch. Ooh. $252 items again. Uh-oh. All right, so now I'm reading through your answers, which chat's usual brand of unhelpful sarcasm. Weaponized tenacity. I like that. Shenanigans and as much 100% completion as I actually want to see, which is none. Plus inoffensive pop culture hot takes. I don't know that they're inoffensive. Depends on how inoffensive. Putting in the most possible effort. Not necessarily the most thought, but definitely the most effort. All right, all right. Weaponized tenacity is good. I like that a lot.
Rescuers?
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
You're okay
I need to know
now.
what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
Not
Everything was
evidently.
going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team
That
to
seems
respond inside
dangerous.
of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Listen, I know what I did here was wrong, and you know what I did here was wrong. But it's water under the bridge, right? Lady, I am the authorities.
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Are you trying to bribe
The
me?
victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire.
Okay.
Open
Well.
fire.
Go to sleep. Forever. Exogeni's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. Yeah, like, what did she think was gonna happen? All right, well, that's that mission complete. Let's have a look at the journal. But I'm still short 2 rare earth minerals. All right. Chat, I'm looking to you. Where can you direct me to 2 clusters of rare earth? I desire earth that is rare. Boop. Hades Gamma. I'm pretty sure I've been to every system that's currently available. Ideally, if you can direct me to one that's scannable from orbit that I don't already have. All right, Hades Gamma. Let's have a look. Where is Hades Gamma? All right, Hades Gamma. Where in Hades Gamma? These are... There's more new systems here. There weren't 5 systems here last time I visited. Jartar. Oh, I have been to Jartar, though. I remember Jartar. It's a jar of tar. Do not want to land. Ooh. A metallic asteroid. That I can't do anything with, because I've already done this system. All right, so. The Antaeus system of Hades Gamma. And we are going to Trebin. I don't remember if I've been here. Are you Trebin? Trebin. All right, let's drop in. See what's on the map. All right, we'll have a look at the map just to see what I picked up here. It looks like I have picked up no deposits. So direct me. Is plutonium a rare earth metal? Is that what it is? All right. Trebin deposits S effect. All right, so 1 and 2. So from where I start, 1 is right there. Due north. Oh, that looks very promising. That does indeed look like rare earth. Rare element surveyed! You've successfully surveyed a small deposit of plutonium. Hooray. Alright, so that's 1 down, and 2 is over in this corner here. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum says, standing next to that much plutonium would kill you in not a lot of time. Yeah, they have shields, and I assume that their environment suits have protection from radiation. Although that may be a tenuous assumption, I admit. But presumably there's radiation shielding in the suits. Vroom. Let me out. Uranium. EXYAX. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of uranium. And that completes... Alright, I am fully out of assignments. Which I guess means now we're headed back to the Citadel? I actually have no idea what quests might even still be available on the Citadel, if any. And no, I haven't done X57 yet. We'll do that next. But I want to make sure that I've done everything on the Citadel. So the question is, what might be available on the Citadel? If anything. Here's where I go, Mass Effect assignment list. Just to see. More items. Give me the list of all assignments. Completionist achievement guide. Here we go. Oh no, I've done it. I've got the completionist. Side quests, Mass Effect. Let's have a quick look. Journal, assignments. Starting with UNC. Let's go through UNC. Oh, I don't think I've got them all. Distress call. Distress call. Oh, this is not going to work. Oh, sort by name. Hell yeah, there we go. So, we have Asari Consort, yes. Dr. Michael, yes. Family Matter, I don't have. Homecoming, yes. I Remember Me, I don't have. Jaleed's Fears. Negotiator's Request, I don't have. Old Friends, I don't have. Old Unhappy Far Off Things, I don't have. Our Own Worst Enemy, I don't have. Planting a Bug, I have. Presidium Prophet, I have. Reporter's Request, I have. Rita's Sister, I have. Scan the Keepers, done. Shells the Gambler, I have. Signal Tracking, done. The Fan, done. The Fourth Estate, done. Zeltan's Complaint, done. Pharaoh's Data Recovery, done. Geth in the Tunnels, done. Power Cells, Varen Meat, Water Restoration, done. Dr. Salion done. Novaria espionage done. Novaria smuggling done. Tali's pilgrimage, yes. Okay, Asari diplomacy was right up at the top, which for some reason doesn't have the UNC tag on it. So, UNC. Asari writings. Besieged base. Cerberus. Collection complete, collection complete, collection complete. Okay, cool. Colony of the Dead done. Dead Scientist. Depot Sigma 23. Derelict Freighter. Distress Call. Espionage Probe. Exogeny Facility. Geth Incursions. Hades Dogs. Hostage. Hostile Takeover. Listening Post Alpha. Theta. Locate Signs of Battle. Alright. Lost Freighter. Lost Module. Major Kyle. Missing Marines. Missing Survey Team. Privateers. Rogue VI. Turian Insights. Or no, Turian Insignias I have. Okay. Valuable Minerals I have. 2 on Vermeer that I don't have yet, and Rex Family Armor. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So this one starts... Alright, we do actually have things to do on the Citadel, it looks like. So let's do them. We need to go to the Presidium, the Citadel Presidium. Hello? There we go.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
All right, it looks like we are heading to roughly the embassy's side of
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Karsma says, wait, hold on. But I'm not sure why. The Citadel doesn't have an atmosphere. What? Presidium locations to the embassies. And let's look at a map, see if I went the right spot. I went entirely to the wrong spot. I want to be over by the bank, actually. Citadel Rapid Transit. Presidium locations. Financial District. And we are looking for a space right basically here.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
I
There
don't
we
care
go.
what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
I recognize this dude's VA.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Okay.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Oh, it is Fred.
Of course it is. I'm
Fred, what's his name? Last name I can never pronounce.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Sure. That was a totally reasonable conversation for Shepard to resolve. Okay, so Remember Me. Sorry, I Remember Me. The quest I Remember Me, the next one, is only available if you have the colonist background, which I did not. So that one's skippable. Negotiator's Request. This side quest is only available in the Citadel after you've completed all 4 planetary quests and have returned. Okay, so I can't do that one. This assignment, Old Friends, is only assignment to an Earthborn background, so can't do that. Old, Unhappy, Far Off Things. This side quest can be undertaken on the Citadel only if you have a Spacer background, which I do. If you don't have that background, you can't do the quest. If you do, complete a few of the game's main quest planets, then return to the Citadel, the location on the Ward's Access. So we need to go to Ward's Access. Wards. I don't remember where Ward's Access is exactly. Cora's Den. That's nearby. Right, this is Alley, and Ward's Access is up the elevators. Oh, I had the hiccups again. Oh, boop. Why do these rivets look like bullet holes?
Sometimes I envy your biotic abilities, Doctor, but then all your people have such skill.
While the Asari have natural biotic abilities, not all have the desire to learn to use their abilities effectively.
Of course, I intended no disrespect to the effort you have put into your training. Pardon me.
Okay, so, now that I'm here, let's have a look at the map so I know where I am. We want to go here. Which I can't get to from here. It's not on the Ward's Access, it's outside Flux. Really, guide?
Hey, you're that Shepard kid.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you, because you sound like
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
Is 20
isn't
enough?
enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Okay, so this is not that quest, though. So this is old, unhappy, far-off things. All right, it's this one. So this side quest can be undertaken on the Citadel. Call home. Normandy's FTL comm room. All right, so we have to go back to the Normandy.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Sam Wong says, you know, I've actually been humming zombie, 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 for several days. And I, too, have had that needle drop stuck in my head since Friday night. It's tough to shake. Okay, from here, where is the nearest? Right behind me. How did I not... Sure. Boards, locations, CSEC. Orlandia says, so we're almost full on equipment again. What upgrade and purge can we do? I mean, we can probably do it whenever, at some point.
You must welcome civilization after spending such a long time in the Prothean ruins.
No, cities and stations were always my mother's area of comfort. I actually enjoy the solitude of dig sites.
After seeing so many Asari come through the Citadel, I assumed your people preferred large cities. I apologize.
Garrus, you keep making dumb assumptions about Asari culture and then putting your foot in your mouth. Knock it off, would ya?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Is Zandai outing their age, saying AOL is a search engine, I think? I have absolutely no idea what it stands for. It stands for America Online, and it was an ISP. And they sent out free demo CDs to everybody. And then there was AOL Instant Messenger.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
All right, fine then.
I know what that's like. Do you remember Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
Tell me
I
about
don't
it.
understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a
Oh, it sounds like a fun time.
It's just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
Ow! Ow!
Post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. For not getting a control implant surgically implanted in your skull without anesthetic. All right, exit Normandy. Liara, Garrus, you two seem to be getting along real well. Come with me.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
The most disturbing thing about this game is that the Normandy VI is voiced by Jennifer Hale. That's great. I didn't know that.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members.
Yes, Elcor Hamlet.
Will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
We have indeed already heard this news story, but it's still a great news story. Okay, we want wards locations? What is my best bet here? Let's have a quick look at the, have a conversation with your mom before heading back to the same location where he can be found again. Okay. So our best bet here is probably still Cora's Den. Oh, Flux is closest? Well. Well, it's fine. Cora's Den is fine. I do wish those doors would open faster, though. Good grief. Asari Writings is... Oh, okay. That one I have. That's Matriarch Delinga's writings. Up the elevator.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
So this actually seems like it is the last side quest I can do before the 4 main planets are done. So I have done a very thorough job of scrubbing this game. Hello, Zabaleta.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not gonna give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
Wow! The renegade option is really brutal. Yikes. Oh.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the
Okay, but what's the alcohol? All right, so that's that. We're done here. And it is time to go do an actual real mission.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Elevators up, and let us take the rapid transit. Send me to CSEC. CSEC. And from CSEC, let's go visit the quartermaster again, just in case. Just in case. Buddy. Also, I should mark all my junk. Junk. I'll check for 8s first. Like that one. For armors, I can probably go deeper, right down to the 7s. I mean, I'm not that worried about armor. Well, we'll just keep the armors. But I should look at upgrades and sell all the junky upgrades too. Gotta go all the way to the bottom. There we go. Basically, every mod or ammo type that is a 7 can go. There we go, and then we'll go through the coils and whatnot, like that, and that, and that, and that, and that can all go. Uh-oh. Oh no! I changed this when I wanted this to be... Oh, what did I have on here? That's what I had on there. Okay. Hello, requisitions officer. I need supplies.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
The rarest stocks you have. So first up, let us sell. That gave me like 2 million credits. All right, we are looking for Onyx heavy armor. No dice, no dice. Disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. All right, back to the ship. Elevator.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Technically, the corrective actions are in progress. And we are aboard.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Very good.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Hi, XO Presley. All right. Here we are at the galaxy map. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to just run to the washroom. I will be right back. Please don't go away. Hello again. How's it going? Did I actually? I didn't. I fully didn't put my, my Be Right Back screen up. Huh. How did that happen? That's weird. So, anyhow. Hi. Ghosts of Jeff Goldblum. Thank you very much for the resub now for 6 months in advance. It's advanced. Thank you very much, Jeff, Ghost of Jeff Goldblum. I did what Surge moved to. Surge stopped using his Be Right Back screen. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, onward. Let's go to asteroid X-57. We have here Asgard. Ooh, and another system over here. Utopia. What's in Utopia? It better be nice. Oh, Utopia is where Eden Prime is. Well then. Have I actually surveyed these worlds? Xanadu. Xanadu's atmosphere is composed of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of calcium. Its location is in the deep cold of the outer system and its lack of any valuable resources leave little to recommend it. Have I? I guess I have. Minerva. I don't remember any of these, but they would have been weeks ago. I have surveyed both systems. Well then, Arcadia? Legends of? Maybe I made that joke. Eden Prime. We've been to Eden Prime. We watched it get blowed up. Zion. All right, well, I believe you. Let's go to Asgard. This system, I love it! Another! Now I gotta check and make sure that I have actually surveyed this whole system. It's Loki! That planet is low-key pretty cool. Huh. Alright, you're right, I have done it all. To asteroid X-57. X-57 is a metallic asteroid, originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-57 using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X-57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is now accelerating towards Terra Nova. Boop. Boop. Ah, heck.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours.
That's not what the Normandy VI sounds like.
Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Okay, so map. Transmission tower. Fusion torch, fusion torch, fusion torch. What is this? What are you? Well, that's weird. What are you? There's an item on my map that's over in this direction that isn't listed on the big map. Hello there. Body of G. Mendel. This victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by engineer G. Mendel. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Sledges shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Yeah, technician kit. Okay, back in the Mako. So, map. Next destination is where my flag is. Vroom vroom. Whee! Alright, we have some sort of large-scale enemy on the map. Oh, we've got a lot of some sort of large-scale enemy on the map.
In the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it. Go.
Heavy turrets. Huh. Oh god. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Please stop shooting me. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, one more, one more. Ooh, a level up. Heck yeah. Hold on. What's this icon? Over here. What are you? I have to check all the non-quest objective icons before I check the quest objective icons, lest I inadvertently advance the story too far. What are you? On top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Neat. Survey Station 3, that's where I am now. Survey Station 1, Survey Station 2. Hell yeah. Alright, back to work, team. Whee! It's fine. Everything's fine. Fastest way down. Halt. And in we go. Vroom, vroom. Okay. Are any of you lockers openable? No. We got a corpse. He's been indebted. Hey guys, how's it going?
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Cool.
Release the Barons!
Why did my gun overheat so quick? False. Not permitted. Wait, what happened? I appear to have been hit by some sort of ability. It overheated my gun, and I don't like it. Here. Please be dissolved. Come on. There we go. A little less strafing, please. Alright, well that was thrilling excitement. Now we scour the room for interactables. Like you do. I don't know why, but I'm never not gonna read door control as dork control. It's just, it pops into my head every time I see it. Dork control. It's not even funny. I just can't get it out of my head. All right, what's down at the end of this hall? Anything? Anything? Anything of interest? No. Nothing of interest. I've been denied. But this does look promising. Average decryption. B-X-A-Y-B-Y. Torch control. Disable torch. B-X-B-B.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
What's extreme about them?
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything,
I've gotta go. Good luck.
Okay. Well, the plot has officially thickened. So let's head back on downstairs and onward to our next objective. Anything up there? No, nothing up there. Where did he come from?
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Watch your fire, please!
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions.
That seems bad.
The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
What if it lands in the
Is there any chance
water?
it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
Yeah, that does also sound bad. You're right.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
I mean, that's fair.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Okay, what about
Any
the leader?
idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
All right,
Batarians
thank you.
everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right.
No, they don't.
Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Good lord, this conversation tree is deep.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea
you know
was
the answer to that already.
Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Good luck, Simon. All right. Let's go kick these Batarians right in the ballocks. Survey Station 1. Hello to... Oh, that's a lot of similar-looking letters. Illicine. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the welcome to the channel. Yeah, I've been called out by chat here. Yes, I definitely was holding on to that one for a while. Now, what is the thing that is here that I can interact with? What is this interactable, and how do I get to it? Going up, going up. Very gradually go. Aha! What are you? Aid station. Logs. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio X-57, rocking this rock since 2182. Radio X-57, when your world seems hollow, we help you touch the sky. Radio X-57, talk hard. Radio X-57, your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Oh god, there's more? You notice an open text file, the personal journal of the station operator. It reads, in part, Project Director wants to shut us down. Says our music is too extreme, that we're inciting the younger workers to riot and sleep with aliens. I asked him if he'd listen to us. He said he'd talk to someone who'd heard about what we play. Inciting the younger engineers to riot and sleep with aliens. Wait, why is the music still going? What is this? This is Fusion Torch. That's Fusion Torch. That's main facility, and that's the third thing. I want to go here. Ha! Yes! Oh, I was hoping that music would stick with us. Don't swear at me, Zandai. We gotta finish this mission before the end of the night. Alright, here we are. Can I do anything with this? I cannot. Can I do anything with this? I cannot. I can do something with this, though. A, B, A, Y, B, B. Yeah, I would tend to agree. Radio X-57 is pretty sweet. Body of C. Himes. This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantly.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Sorry, what was that? What did you want me to tell your family? It didn't come through clearly. Well, I guess they'll just never know. Vroom, vroom. P. Johnson says, that I love theater, probably? Yeah, that sounds like it's probably what it is. Okay, let's perhaps avoid blowing up here. Oh god, I'm getting hit by that one too.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
That's a lot of freaking mines.
You hear me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Please don't explode me. I would like to live. Oh, Jesus. I would like to live. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. guys are tough. Oh, that's a rocket. I would like to not get hit by a second rocket, preferably. Are you dead? Yes, you are. Thank you. Disarm explosives. Okay, what do we got in this facility? Probably more Batarians. Hey, Pete. How about I put a few explosive rounds through your cranium? Okay, Liara, if you wouldn't mind, like, floating them into a space where I can actually shoot them, I'd appreciate it. What in the blue hell? Alright, there we go. We're clear again. You know, I don't know. Did I switch my rounds for cryo rounds? Oh, I did. Oops. And bad ones at that. Well, that certainly explains why they were freezing. Okay, these drones flying around are gonna drive me up the wall. Please be in a place where I can shoot you. What the hell? What the hell, man? There we go. Now they're dealt with. Wait, no they're not. Why is there still... You know what? How is there another... What's in this room? B-Y-A-Y. Let's go upstairs and deal with this last rocket drone. Rocket drone, cease your infernal doodling. Ah! Really? Alright, hello medical kit. Don't really need you, but we'll take your contents anyhow. And open the door. Get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Disable torch. A, Y, A, Y.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Was there supposed to be dialogue there?
Down the torches.
There we go.
I won't ask find this problem and deal with it.
I think you probably could have told them. I don't think the answer to who is blowing up these torches is necessarily that relevant to my ability to stop them. All right. And all the bombs should be off now, so I should be able to just run to the Mako without problems. Wherever the Mako may be. Mako's down there. Where is my next destination? Fusion Torch. Survey Station. We want Fusion Torch. Yeah, exactly. Balthazar Wiseman says, like, what's he gonna say? Would you just tell him a Spectre is here shutting down the torches? And that assumes that she even knows that it's a Spectre. There is a human person running around the planet causing problems. I've exchanged like 15 words with them to tell them I'm alive, but I don't actually know anything about them. Vroom, vroom. All right, I would please like to not get exploded by rockets. And in fact, I'm going to save just to make sure. Let's bust in here and rocket. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Now, how are you shooting rockets at me without being active turrets? Oh, jeez. There's one down. Bluey. Another one down, and the last one is on the other side of this facility. Hello! Turret? More like, were it, am I right? Yes, and I know that was terrible. I'm well and truly aware.
Release the Baron!
Release the hounds! There we go. This room is now Baron of Varen. Oh. Now the room is Baron of Varen. Christmas says, yes, Matt, that's what they're doing. They're releasing the fish dogs. And now you've got me thinking, what would a hot dog be like if it was like a hot dog bun with a fish stick down the middle of it? I think that would be tasty. Put some tartar sauce on it instead of mustard. Still eat it with fries? I might be onto something here. Fish stick hot dogs. No, it would not be a fillet of fish. It would be a fish stick hot dog. I have to admit, I'm a little impressed at the restraint shown by Dick's, like, Dick's Burgers and Fries, the, like, Seattle burger chain, in that they, as far as I'm aware, have not introduced a fish sandwich and called it a Fish Dick's. Cormless Ben, thank you for the sub. Now for 4 months. I don't know why after a terrible, terrible joke like that, but thank you. Nonetheless, for your support. See, Beaks is doing the good work here. Beaks is doing the good work, coming up with hot cods. Okay, that's rocket number 3 down. I wonder if we'll have any kind of encounter on the way out the door here.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
It might. But I'll talk.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can
what a charner. Peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
That's a little bit racist.
Doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
Yes,
so why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Quicker.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly.
I'm not entirely clear how letting a slaver go is the Paragon option here.
He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
But I guess as long as he doesn't enslave humans, it's fine? It was not fine. The other option is to shoot him in the face. The option to shoot him in the face is, like, not a terrible option, given the circumstances. I just needed to prod him into attacking first so that I could reasonably describe it as self-defense. Because he's changing his ways. There's no implication that he's actually changing his ways, though. All right, well, that was thrilling adventure. Let's unload here and see what terrible fate befell this person. Hello. Hard decryption. X, Y, A, B, A, X, X, Y. Got it. Hooray. Aid station. Hooray. Station logs. Survey Station 2. Final entry. Logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Defense drones? Ah, crap. No, I'm here to save you, nerd. Uh-oh. That's a little bit problematic. There we go. Where is defense drone third? Now it is defense drone the former. Footprints. Faint footprints in the dust lead off to the east. Which direction is east? From here. East. East is that way. Boop. Ah! Whoops. Alright, let's head easterly. Keeping an eye out for corpses, I guess? Ah, yes. There we go. Hey, buddy. You did not make it very far. It looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in his service pack. Well, that's fun. What a delight. We have found all the missing engineers. We have avoided the blasting caps. We are onward to our next objective. Vroom. Vroom. All right, so what is up over this hill? Oh, that's a lot of rocket launchers. Good grief. Some blammo. Oh, that one moves. Whose idea was that? Okay, one more behind me. Where behind me? Whoops. All right, that's all of them. Screech. Let's save. And then we can enter. If we dare. Hit door control. Okay, what do we got? We got a grenade storage box. Just in case. Surely I won't need those. What is it? Oh, hi. F around and find out, as always. Spicy! Yara, what are you doing? Let's move. Let's actually change menu here so I can see what I'm shooting at. Bonk. See a Batarian and bonk it on the head. With explosive ordnance. Where'd it go? All right then. Sure. So much for using my overkill ability. Oh, stairs. All right, I'll use those. I know how stairs work. Hey, buddy. There you are. Show yourself. What? How did that... There we go. Now I know there's one more guy out here. Ah! Perhaps even more than one guy out here. Oh, I probably don't want to stand too close to that.
You humans.
Oh. Hi, Balak.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you.
That's what you think.
This asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours.
But were you here?
We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Ah!
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Yeah, I guess so. As much as I'd like to do a murder. Oh, okay, this one's upstairs. Where's the bomb at? There we go. There's the bomb at. X. 2 bombs remain. I'm gonna just let my squaddies do most of the work here. Whoops. All right, bomb the second is down here. Disarm. A, B, Y, X, B. And bomb the third is over this way. Uh-oh, that is not an accessible pathway. Well, this is awkward. How do I get into this room? Aha! Y, A, B, X, X. All demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists from the prison cell in the lower level office.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
When did you have time to run the numbers?
But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Sure, she's fine.
Him hostage. I let him go
Definitely.
to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you.
Balak is barely going to be a footnote in our quest to save the galaxy.
Stick around, though. Not with the team gone.
Makes it sound like this is going to be our sole focus.
Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Uh-oh. I mean, I guess Paragon Omni-Tool is the way to go here, right? I'm waiting for confirmation here. Omni-Tool? Omni-Tool's the way to go? The Omni-Tool is quite good. All right. Omni-Tool it is.
To ask, but that Omni-Tool of yours?
Oh, the armor is Colossus armor?
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni-Tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
About your engineers.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well,
I ran one of them over with my car.
Better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Be free.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
Remember how upbeat and fun Radio X-57 was?
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
All right,
What can you tell me about
remember
the
when I said I
Batarians?
wasn't
What
going
were
to
they
keep
hoping
her?
to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. Wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
I mean, that is in evidence.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
No time for tears. Answer my
How did the
questions.
asteroid get all the way over here, and why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
Okay, now I
You've
can
been
let
through
you
a
go.
lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so that should be everything on X-57, and it does indeed appear to be the case. What do I want to give Shepard? That'll do, and then take all of those things. Garrus, hi. Can I interest you in an Omni tool? A really freaking good Omni tool. And maybe literally any armor. I've been really striking out on Turian armor. All right, well, we're done here, I guess. Hey ho.
Thank you so much. I thought we were
Did I think to look and see if there was anything lootable in this prison room? There is not. Are there any lootables anywhere in this battle arena? There might be. It's conceivable. Lurkerspine asks, what is Shepard's first name? I believe canonically it's Jane. Is it John Shepard and Jane Shepard? Because this game is nothing if not a font of creativity. That door doesn't open. I get the sense that there's not really much for me to loot here. Lots of grenades. All right, let's get out of here. I'm done here. And I got another thing I want to do, so we should go do it. Hello, Simon. I wonder what Simon says.
You can't imagine how much you've done for all of us.
Well, now that you've said that, I can't. You're right. Okay. Back to the Normandy we go. Open the galaxy map. Zoom out. And head back to the Citadel. We have to go back and visit the requisitions officer because I leveled up again. And so his equipment will have shifted. And maybe this time I'll get my my Onyx Armor 10. Or, you know, I don't need to be greedy. Even Onyx Armor 8 would be nice. I just want the better version of my poor bedraggled armor.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Thank you. And Carson says, so I have to ask you, why are you carrying 24 armors that you will never use? I might need them.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked
You don't know, I might
soldiers,
need them.
And the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
Carsman says, Matt, you refuse to use them. That is true, but I might. Christopher Tower 9, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Hello, Commander.
Hi. I need supplies.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
See that you do. All right. Sort by type. Heavy armor. Clap, 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 clap. No! Are you kidding me? Oh! Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Just brutal. The Armageddon X shotgun. What a great name. Oh, dear me. All right, well. That's going to be it for the evening. That's all she wrote. So, welcome. Good night, everybody. I will be back tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel, playing more Mass Effect. Obviously, we're going to do Virmire tomorrow. So, tune in for that, because Virmire, of course, is the big thing. The big thing! Stuff is going to go down tomorrow. So come join us tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, and we will put Virmire behind us. Yeah. thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. What else have I got we need to talk about? I have a Twitter account. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Matt_LRR. You can follow the YouTube VODs over at the YouTube channel. I've linked in chat. You can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account or your Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic. And if you so desire, I have an Instagram and a letterbox, which I have linked for you in chat. And of course, if you're new to the stream, or you are not already, perhaps hit the follow button, and you will be notified by Twitch when I go live tomorrow. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. It'll be fun, and we'll do some stuff. So, the last order of business this evening is to see who is online that I might want to raid, and for the sake of hilarity, we're going to raid Jordan. So everybody hop aboard this raid train, and we'll go pay Jordan a visit. Jordan, of course, is playing Dota 2, and I'm sure he will be just thrilled to see us. So that's it. That's all. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, so long.